Hello everyone, my name is Danish and you're watching Kernels. Today I'm gonna show you how to create any mod for GTA games with the help of plugin-sdk. Plugin-sdk supports GTA 3, GTA Vice City and GTA San Andreas. Before we go any further, let me quickly explain what is plugin-sdk. Plugin-sdk is a set of tools that will make the process of mod creation a lot simpler. For instance, to create GTA San Andreas mods, you'll need to call some functions that are within its executable. And to call a function, you'll need its prototype and address. Sometimes you might need to call hundreds of them. That's not the only problem. You'll also need the specific addresses for every version of the GTA game, because some functions might have different addresses. If you don't, then your mod will only work on some versions of the game. It's simply not ethical to do so much work for a simple mod. This is where plugin-sdk comes in. With plugin-sdk, you don't have to worry about the little to big details of the game because it will take care of them for you. Anyone who has ever created mods, they know how much helpful this is. So here are the requirements for plugin-sdk. Visual Studio, an IDE integrated development environment for writing code and compiling it. Silence ASI Loader for loading our mod into the game. DirectX 9 SDK. SmartGit, a Git GUI client to keep plugin-sdk up to date. Go to visualstudio.com, select the community version, download and run the installer. I already have Visual Studio installed, but you should see the install button right here, so make sure to click that. The important one here is desktop development with C++. Check that. Make sure you have these selected. These two are not required. I'll deselect them. Don't forget to select Windows XP support for C++. Okay, we're done here. You should see the install button right here, but as I said, I already have it installed. Now, we need to download DirectX SDK June 2010. So just download and install it from here. You can do that, it's easy. The next thing you will need is Silence ASI Loader. Extract all the files to the root directory of the desired GTA game. Search for SmartGit. Download SmartGit and install the application. Search for plugin-sdk. Copy the repository link. Open SmartGit. Go to repository, clone. Paste the repository link here. Select the desired location for the clone. Right-click the repository, open in Explorer. Run the plugin-sdk launcher. You need to set up plugin-sdk, GTA, and DirectX 9 SDK directories. The rest are not required, including renderware. Install the Visual Studio template. The latest version for me is Visual Studio 2017, so I'll select that. This should generate plugin-sdk project files, so open the solution. Wait for the parsing to complete. To build a solution, you can either press F7 or right-click the solution and build it. This may take a while, so you have to be a little patient. Now we'll create a very basic mod for GTA San Andreas that will restore our health when we press a specific key. We will start off by creating a new plugin SDK project. Choose the name for your project. Make sure to select DirectX SDK. We want our mod to work on all versions, so you can select them all. Don't worry about the code, just follow along and copy paste. You don't need to know how it works, because I'll make sure to explain everything about plugin SDK in the next video. Also, the link for the code is in the description. Our ASI mode has been moved to the correct location just as we specified in the settings. When we press the R key, our health should go back to maximum. That's all I have to say. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.